Good morning and welcome to my channel. My name is Tammy of Tammy Lee's Emporium. Yes, I put in the paperwork to get my business name and waiting for the reply. Anyways, today I am packing up the books, those other items that I got at Walmart, if you've watched my past video. So I am going to split screen to show you how I am putting them in on Inventory Lab. I believe, if memory serves, it'll move me over to Amazon for the final stages of picking the weight and all that. So today we're packing. Now is what I've done is I'm changing my business motto to put my books in poly bags, or not poly bags, them clear things. And I've got like several different sizes because, you know, I ship on eBay. But I've already labeled all of my books with my SKU label. All I've got to do is just seal the bag. I'm going to seal it over and then probably put a piece of tape. Eventually I might look into one of them book sealer things, you know, the machine you put the bag on and then you heat it up to seal the plastic to the book. But as of right now, you know, these are just a couple pennies, and if I'm going to go through all the trouble of cleaning these books and making them look really good, I want to make sure they stay that way. That's my business model. You do not have to bag the books to send them in. That is all entirely up to you. So I am going to get all these sealed, and then I'm going to scan them in to the computer because I have it set on Inventory Lab to build my shipping list, so that way when you scan it, it knows what's going into what box. So I'm going to get busy. Basically, is what I'm doing is I'm making sure that the book, my granddaughter helped me bag the books, so I'm having to twist some of them around. But I'm wanting to make sure that label can be seen through the plastic. I am pulling this strip off, and they are very staticky, so I put a piece of tape backwards to keep the static. And then I fold the plastic over. You know, I fold it over so it's tight from here to here. And then I'm taking and I'm putting a piece of tape across here to fold it over so that way it's nice and tight and no chance of plastic getting hurt. But I just take and I put the tape on the very edge. I set it to where it's on the table. I put it halfway on the tape, so that way it's just a matter of folding it over, sealing it, and now that book is almost like vacuum sealed. If there's a little air in there, just give it a squeeze. If you can't get it out, get you like a little pin, put an itty bitty pinhole to get that air out of there. But that's what I'm doing to these books. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is seal the bottom of your box. I will put one piece of tape across the seam, and then I put a strip of tape on each end, and then I'll put two more pieces of tape on each side. That way it gives it some good sturdiness. And you kind of want to line your boxes, or line your books up according to size, because you get to put them in here like you're playing Tetris. You want to try to get as many books in here as you can, keeping it at least 45 pounds or less. You're not allowed to ship it in if it's over 50 pounds. So my target weight is 45. That way, if my scale's a little off from their scale, I'm covered. So I am going to be using my little barcode scanner that I use for going to the stores to scan books. I've programmed it to my computer so that way I can scan them in as I'm doing it. Like I said, I use Inventory Lab because I like Scoutify. And it's part of Inventory Lab, so why not use it to the fullest? I'm still, in the learning stages of it, so bear with me. So let me resume. And I'm going to start with the biggest books. I just scan it, and it goes right in. It's kind of like, it's scanning box contents, so they know what is in this box. And so anything that I put into this box, that's what it is. Plus, it lets me know my labels are working. And I'm pretty sure my little helper will be in here as soon as she hears me. And I am kind of, if I'm standing any of them up, I'm putting the binding against the bottom of the box because, they're going to be hitting the floor when they're moving the boxes. That way it kind of protects as much as possible. Alright, so I've got those in. Let me kind of show you how I'm arranging it. See, can you see in there? But I've got my big books laying on the side, on the bottom. I stood these up with the binding out. And now it's a matter of fitting them in. Tetris. I don't know how to have the camera looking into the box. Well, let's see. Let's try this. Well, you might be able to see a little bit of what I'm doing. Yeah. Let me pull this flap down out of the way. That'll work. All right.
I'll let you know that book's already been scanned in.
I'm fixing to see what the weight is of this box. Alright, I'm at 41 pounds and 13 ounces. So, I'm going to leave it at that because I'm a wimp. So this is box number 1, 41, 13. I'm just going to go 42 pounds. Box number 1. You do kind of want to make sure you are keeping track. So now, let's set this bad boy to the side. And let me go get the next one. Alright, let's start the next box. How are we gonna do these? Can line them up. Let's try it that way. Oh wait, I almost screwed up. Alright. And then up here, I need a new box. Let's go 1. And then it's listen. Now we start on the next one. I better flip these around to the other side so my box don't flip off the chair. I'm surprised my grandkids have not come in here yet. The minute they hear me talking, they come running in. And I do love the game Tetris. So in a way, this is kind of fun. Alright. We do have other stuff going to the same warehouse. So let me see. I think these will fit. So now, let me move you over here so you can see what it is I'm doing. I've already got my labels printed off. So 1 magnifying sheet is going. And when you get your label, you just stick it right over that barcode. And it is already packaged. So it is ready to go in right there. And then the erasers. Same thing. You want to stick your label right over that barcode. And it is sealed in its own packaging, so it can basically go straight in. Also with the Inventory Lab, I just now remembered, it'll kind of show you what the weight of the box content is. So it's saying we're at 30 pounds and 8 ounces right now. Alright, what next? What else do I got over here? We got a fruit game that needs to go in there. And fruit game. So that can go. And that is now empty of labels. What was on here? That's my you guys will fit in there. Yep, I think I'll put these in and then probably let that be it for that box. I did scan the fruit game, didn't I? 7BF? No, I did not. Alright. Booklight. There you are. I did it again, didn't I? That's why I usually like having them all labeled and ready. So, 7BF. Alright. Alright, so that box is ready, and it is estimating 30 pounds, 98 ounces. So, let's see. Get this out of the way so my fat butt can get to the scale. Feels like it's about 30-ish. Alright, so it's saying 34, 7 ounces, 7.4 ounces, so I'm going to go 35. Where did I put my pen? So this is box number 2. And I'm going 35 pounds. So that's 2 down. 1 to 2 to go. Now, we're going to work on box 3. And this one, probably going to have to do a little cleaning. All right. Yeah, I didn't de-sticker. So basically, I need to take the stickers off of these. And since you can actually feel the product, you need to polybag it. I so can't wait to get my other room, so I've got room to maneuver around in here. Just not enough room. So this one, the bell zip, which is these two, to get right over that barcode. Right over that barcode. Taking the clearance sticker off. And I think I'm going to pause to get all these cleaned up, get the stickers removed, have me a coffee break, go see what the grandbabies are doing, because they're being way too quiet. And if you're a parent, when kids are quiet, you need to find out what's going on. Okay, before I go further, I wanted to explain myself, scanning it into the boxes. When I put it into the computer, it was telling me what warehouse these items were going to. And so all of my boxes are marked of what warehouse it's going to. So that's why, I've got box 1, box 2, this will be box 3, which might cover the last of it, or I might have to go with a smaller box for box 4. So when you're inputting it into the computer, using Inventory Lab, it tells you which warehouse it's going to go to, and then it organizes it for, per warehouse. And right now, I am working on warehouse for CLT2. So you can't just scan anything and put anything in the box. It's going to tell you the destination that it's going to be going to. So I just got through wiping off my Puppy Be Gone, or whatever that stuff's called. I packaged these because you can touch the product. Anything that you can literally touch the product on, you need to bag it. And I had a brain fart. I knew there was 2 of them going to this warehouse, and it wasn't clicking. So I will be adding this to the box that the other one's in, so that way they both stay together. Old age. Can I claim that? Also, the reason why I polybagged these is because you can get to the inside cover here where dust and all that would get to it, and I can actually feel a book on this side. So I went ahead and bagged these. And in my last video, I was hesitant whether to list these as new. I listed them as like new due to, there's a little box damage. Even one of them has it where the box was barely broken. And so I put it like new and put it in the description. The product is good, but the box is a little beat up. So, be safe. It's up to you how you would list it, but let me see if I have, this one here. There was just too many of them with a little damage. You see that hairline crack right here of the box? Like where one of the kids might have grabbed the covering. And so, you know, I'd rather go like new and describe what's wrong with the box. So that's the update on that. After I figured out that this box would work for a majority of that, I got to thinking about the length of the box. I believe 28 inches is the longest box you can go into Amazon without it considered oversized. And this box is about 22 and a half. So I am covered on that one. But since I still have a little bit of space in those two boxes, I'm going to fit what I can in here, then top it off with the rest on those two boxes. So, let's get this one scanned in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see if it'll let me do it 9 times. One. That's the it of that box. This was box number 2. Let me mark this, not box number 3. So, box number 2 had that. Okay, I've got 3 more boxes yet to package, and I brought my little helper in here to do these because they have to be wrapped. So first, we're going to label them. But you got to make sure you get the right tag. Stick it right over that barcode. And then, okay, I need you to hold it like this. You're going to want to hold the ends just like that. Then I'm going to take this wrap, which you can also get some with the handle. It's basically saran wrap. I'm going to start at the very end. You are probably not able to see that very good. My big old fat butt's blocking the way. So, let's swing you right there. All right, hang on to it. Hold on to it. You're going to feel me pull a little bit because I want to make sure this is tight. Just keep going around. You're getting lower on me, kid. You're turning short. Your arms holding up okay?
Yeah.
Come over here closer to the table. So hold on to it right here. And then here, move that hand. See, the SKU code is still scannable, and it's nice and sealed. We got to make sure we, look here, KK, we got to make sure we go off the end a little bit more, so that way all that is covered in plastic. Make sure you put it right, oh, no, oh, yep. Perfect. You got to make sure you cannot see that other barcode at all. All right, so that was done. Alright, now this will be a box of 6. So I've got the 6 Disney. So let's start. And you, my little apprentice, you're going to scan that barcode that we put on. When you hear the computer beep, you give it to me. You got to push the big button.
What about this one? Flip it over.
All 6 of them.
This one doesn't have one.
Yep, remember? Uh-oh.
This one ain't the one that we did, because that's the one I saw that already had one in there, so I put it up here, because I already saw
All right,
this one
so
sitting
get me
right
a code.
there. Luckily, you only have one.
So this, we'll just put on the outside of the plastic. And then hold on that last one. I want to show them what we did. This one had a little bit of a box damage, but I was able to cover it with my SKU code. So I just put a blank one over the back SKU.
I'm scanning you. I'm teasing
Did you already
you.
scan it?
No. I'm a teaser you.
Alright, and that is it on that box.
Which I'm not sealing the boxes yet until I get the weight and everything.
And we're going to kind of cheat on this one. Since I already know it's going to be going 6 into the box, I'm going to go ahead and let Shanice scan the contents while we build the box.
So go ahead and make sure there's 6 tickets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go ahead and hold your hand and scan one at a time. Come up a little bit if you need to. Pretty neat how it vibrates when it reads it, huh? Alright, so.
They have been scanned into the box. We're fixing to wrap them, and we will be back for our final box. Okay. So basically, I'm going to finish filling the last box, and there's a little small box that I've got to fill up. But we are almost to the end. So on this one, I've got several of these that I got in that auction box. I am tickled pink. I'll put a screenshot up here of what my profits is going to be. But it's a little 2-pack of lock shoe for something for a window balance. I don't know. I just know I'm able to sell it. Okay, I'm missing 2 labels. So I thought I'd come on here and show you how you would need to print them. Which I don't understand why I am missing 2 labels. And what I'm looking for is my little fruit puzzle things. I could do this the fast way. There you are. So all you do is you go over here, drop down, print item label, and you got to click on Rolo. And I need a quantity of 2. And then just a little bit bigger. I always have to do this every time. And then print. And it shot me out 2 of them. So that's kind of what you do if you need to print out extra labels. But that's also how I go in and print out the labels individually. I literally check mark all of them and then go to the next screen. And a lot of times it'll let me select how many labels to print. But just wanted to show you that part. MKE. We got to work on that one. Which I've set this box up here. So, get my 2 fruits.
That would help.
Oh, and earlier I didn't realize you were able to hear the beeps on my computer. For some reason it wasn't registering when I said if you put the wrong item in the box, it'll beep. See that sound? Lets me know that's not supposed to go in this box. So that's the good beep. And I just now actually looked at this magnifying glass, and I think I might need to get me one because, whew, makes everything readable. And let me fix her sticker. She didn't quite get it over that barcode. All right, so that's it for that box. And I stuffed the void areas with tissue paper or whatnot, but I'm not going to worry about that yet. And then these guys, that box will probably be way too small. Let's see, I might just go ahead and put them in this box like I planned on. So that, let me mark it because it's a different box. And this one is the MKE, I believe. Let me double, yep, MKE1. MKE1 is done. And then you are done. So 8 of you go in here. Alrighty, so everything is loaded and labeled. Oh, I forgot to write on that box, ACY1. Where's my pen? ACY1. All right. Transmit all boxes to Seller Central. And then send your box weight and dimensions to Seller Central, or skip this step and enter them there. So, box number 1. I'm going to reweigh them just to make sure I'm correct on all of it. So box number 1 is 43. And these are a 16 by 12 by 12. If I put the dimensions up here, it would have filled it in all the way down. But not all the boxes that dimension. Now we need box number 2. 3513. So we are going to go 36. And that one is also a 16 by 12 by 12. And this one is 2713, so I'll go 28. And now the dimensions. It is 16 by 9, 23. 23, 16, 9. All right, the one that's going to MKE, it weighs 10 pounds. And the dimensions is 12 by 9.5 by 13. So 13, 12, and I'll just go 10. And then ALB1, 9 pounds. So that is 9 pounds. And the dimensions are 34 by 6 by 10. 10. 6. And then CLT3 is the same exact thing, so 9, 34, 10, 6. And then the baby box. And of course the dimensions are not on it. So 8 by 8 by 4. 8, 8, 4. And it weighs 1 pound 2 ounces. Didn't feel that heavy. One. I just got to do it in pounds, so I guess I got to go 2 pounds. All right, and then submit all. Your box information has been sent. Hang tight for a minute and we'll notify you once Amazon has validated your box content information. Got it. Let's go to Amazon. Haven't sold anything today. Manage FBA shipments. Alright, so let's start this. It's 90 SKUs, 123. Work on shipment. I will blur my personal information. Alright, so small partial delivery. That is all done. Multiple boxes. Inventory Labs submits all that. All of that is correct. And so now, all I got to do, like if you were not using Inventory Lab, you would put the amount of boxes, you would put the weights, the dimensions in, and you would also upload your box content if you don't want to get charged. Because right here, you know, Inventory Labs is submitting my box content. You know how I scanned each item into the boxes. Or you can, you know, download a form and scan them in. Or you can skip it and they'll process your box manually, but it does take longer. But since I use Inventory Lab, then I don't need to download their little file, scan my boxes into it, and then upload it into it. So going on down here, let's calculate. It's going to be $27. I accept. Accept. And I've got basically 24 hours if I want to void it. I've got a thermal printer, and the date I plan to ship this is Monday. And here I don't have to do the Rolo label because it's already the 4x6 inch. And then you want to place your labels on the side. So now I'm going to hit print box labels. There they all are. It's got box number 1, box number 2, and box number 3. And it'll also give you a second label to go with it. So I'm going to go up here. Got my Rolo printer. I need to change this. Oh, I need to change this to 1 by 115, I believe it was. Yep. Or 1 by 150. Fit to paper. And print. Alright, so I'm going to lay this over here. That goes to those boxes. And so I can cancel that page. And then everything else is marked. Complete shipment. And then I find it easier just to go back up here, manage FBA shipments. It kind of resets the page. And now that one is ready to ship. So now we're going to work on this one. And then again, I really don't have to do anything. It's small partial. My stuff's uploaded. It's one box. Box weight, all that. Calculate. $6. I agree. Accept charges. The date I plan to ship it is on Monday. And complete my shipment. Uh-oh. Back. Forgot one little step.
Lesson settings and print. Alright, so I don't have to complete it again. So back up to the top. Manage FBA shipments. So stick that label with the box it belongs. And
let's work on this shipment. This is CLT3. Got to make sure I don't get my boxes mixed up. Calculate. I agree. I'm not sure what that is. I accept charges. It's going out. Print box labels.
once you get used to it, it's pretty darn easy. Especially if you're constantly doing this all the time. And which one is that going to? CLT3. So, make sure that label goes down there. I am done. Complete shipment. And then ALB1. Everything looks correct. I'm going to calculate. Accept charges. Get shipped on Monday. Print my box labels are the same thing. If you're bored, you can fast forward me. Close that page. Complete shipment. Sounds like the baby's getting restless out there. This really doesn't take that long, but when you gotta keep stopping, okay, that one is gonna get deleted. That one I deleted. Alright, MK1. Work on shipment. And if you can't remember what was in the box, you can always review and modify the box contents. And that way you can, oh yeah, it's that box, now I remember. And then go on down. See? It's one box. I'm gonna calculate it. Hi! So it's gonna be 586. I agree. Accept charges. Yeah, it's going out on Monday. Print labels. A big order going out on Monday. If I get my other one done, I'll even have a bigger order. Complete.
We are done. Go down to manage FBA shipments. Because these are all supposed to be deleted. I was not going to be sending one item to all these things. All right. I'm done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 boxes. Oh, duh. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. All right, that is it on the computer. All right, that's basically a wrap. So once you've got your labels, like this is box 1 of 3, box 1 of 3. You just gotta verify and double check which one you labeled box 1. All right, so that's box 1. That is box number 2. And this is box number 3. So all I've got left to do is I'm going to put the labels on the sides. They got to be next to each other on the side. Seal them up. Make sure I don't need tissue paper. Make sure nothing is running around. Got all the labels next to their boxes. And then I'll get my dad to load them up. They're heavy. Well, 2 of them are. So, if you like this kind of content, be sure to like it, subscribe down below, and thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. I know this is a long one, but this is how I pack and ship. I do have another video coming out of more sourcing I've done, and then I will also have a pack and ship of that stuff as well, because some of it's got to be case packed. And so I'll be able to show you what I've learned on how to case pack it. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and comment below. I love hearing from you. Bye-bye. Or till the next time.